I welcome you in the brand new session of English for the standard 9 and 10th. Before this session, there were 2 sessions which were dealt with the question paper pattern for standard 9 and 10. The first one I had taken that was dealt with the language study. Then one of my colleagues, she continued that with the prose and poetry sections and textual and not textual passages and all these things. And now today, we are going to see the next section of our question paper, that is section 5, writing skill. Actually, all of you are getting very much tense when that writing skill is pronounced, isn't it? But guys, it is very easy to solve it. Actually, I know that why you are becoming tense while listening this writing skill, because it is of 20 marks. But it is not so difficult. You are having ample of choices while writing this. So let us move to the writing skill. This writing skill is dealt with the 4 types. Let us see one by one. First of all, I'll show you all the 4 types and then we'll discuss it one by one. So let us see the 4 types of writing skill which are there asked in your question paper. Okay. First of all, A, that is letter writing. Then B, that is dialogue writing. Here R is there, speech drafting. Then third one, that is information transfer. That is information transfer. And the 4th one, that is expand theme. This is D, then C, B, and here A. See guys, again, this every type is consisting of 2 more, types. Actually, they are options to each other. So let us see about the letter writing. In the old question paper, you were given 2 types of letters to complete it. There were given points, and you have to build up. You have to make a letter out of those points. But now the pattern has changed. You are given here one of the instance, one of the occasion, one of the situation. You are given here, and you have to write a letter about that situation. And the most interesting thing is that one is formal, and for that formal you are having or informal letter. So let us see. Letter writing is having again 2 types, that is formal letter and informal letter. Out of these 2, you have to choose only one, either formal or informal. It carries 5 marks. One situation is given there, and you have to write the letter, either formal or informal. See, here again, the mark distribution is there of 5 marks. when you are choosing this formal letter at that time, you are having half mark for the sender's address and date. Same way, here in informal letter also we are having half mark for sender's address and date. Then here in formal letter, you are having again half mark for the salutation. Okay, the salutation and one more thing, that is recipient's address. Here you have to indicate recipient's address, isn't it? See, while writing formal letter, here you are writing your address, then here you are writing the receiver's address. It also carries half mark. Nowadays, the new term is there while writing the letter. Both the addresses are writing with the same line. It's also okay. You can do it also. Nobody will cut you mark for that. Okay. So here you have to write the sender's address and date. Then recipient address, it also carries half mark. While writing in formal letter, you have to write only sender's address and salutation. There is no need of recipient's address to be mentioned. Okay, so here sender's address and date, and here only salutation. There is no need of writing here the recipient's address. Okay, so here salutation carries any half mark, here also salutation carries half mark. Then there is a main body of the letter. Here half, half, and half. 1.5 mark is there. Here half and half. 1 mark is there. Then there is body of the letter. Here body of the letter, it carries 2 marks in the formal letter. While in informal letter, body of the letter, it carries 2.5 mark. Here you are having gain of half mark just because you do not need to mention the address of recipient. जो ज्याला पाठवलेला आहे त्याचा पत्ता टाकण्याची आपल्याला गरज नाही, तर तो अर्धा मार्क आपल्याला इथे बॉडी ऑफ द लेटर we can gain it. Okay, then in both the letters you are having 1 mark for accuracy of grammar which you used while writing the letter. Okay, so here 1, then 1.5, then 3.5, then 4.5, and the last half mark which you can get by closing letter properly. So that closure is getting half mark. Here also again same 2.5, half, that is 3.5. Sorry, 3. Then this half, 3.5. Then 1 again, that is 4.5. And the last half mark you are getting for closure of the letter, proper closure of the letter. Actually, it should not say, but whenever I suggest my students at that time, I suggest them that to choose informal letter. Why? Because there is gain of half mark. That is one thing. And another thing is that you can write any way. However, and whatever you want to write, you can write it in informal letter. There is no any format for writing informal letter. Why? When you are following this formal letter, you have to follow the certain format. Okay, this is also important because whenever we are going to have any leave, so for that you have to write application, you have to write application for the job. So for all these things, this is also important. But for gaining the mark, this is the easy way. You're having the half mark concession. Okay, so here we have seen about the letter writing, which carries 5 marks. And see, whenever our board gives us instructions about all these things, at that time they are planning it very minutely. And here also, with the marks distribution system, the total mark the question having, and the time is also mentioned, that how much time you should have to spend for completing this activity in your question paper, in your answer sheet. Okay, so you can spend 15 minutes completely to complete this activity of letter writing. Okay, as I've got the pattern from board, I discussed it with you here. Now, if then too you're having any problem, you can ask me on our own WhatsApp group. I'm there to solve your problem. You can call me also. Okay. Now we are going to see the B of writing skill, and that is dialogue writing or speech drafting. See, in the old question paper pattern, there was just the situations given, and you have to complete the dialogue writing, or you may would have the beginning dialogues and you have to complete the rest of it. But now in this pattern from the last year, there is change. And what is the change? Let us see it. Dialogue writing is consisting of 3 points. The first one, that is jumble order of the dialogues are given here, which consists of 4 points. Okay, jumbled order of dialogue, which consists of 4 points, and it carries 1 mark. Okay, then there is again the second point which we are having, that is complete the dialogue. Complete the dialogue. You're given some incomplete pieces of dialogues and you have to complete it. So again, it carries 1 mark. And the third one, you're given here, write a dialogue on given theme. So on given theme, you have to complete the dialogue. And it carries 3 marks. It needs your more imagination, so it carries more marks. That is 3 marks. Now, for this dialogue writing, you're having an option of speech drafting. It is also carrying 5 marks. It is also easy. So, what is there for speech drafting? That is, appropriate beginning should be there. That appropriate beginning, it carries 1 mark. माने सुरुवात जी आहे तुमची या स्पीच ड्राफ्टिंगची ती अगदी व्यवस्थित तुम्ही करायची आहे आणि त्याला 1 पूर्ण मार्क आहे फॉर द बिगिनिंग, appropriate beginning. Then body of the drafting, then the points which you are including from the question paper, it carries again 2 marks. Then appropriate sequence and flow of language, it carries 1 mark, and use of appropriate grammatical structure, which carries 1 mark. See, guys, while we saw later, at that time also, we saw that 1 mark out of 5, 1 mark is there for your grammatically corrected, pattern of sentences which you used in letter writing. Again, in dialogue writing or speech drafting also, there is 1 mark for your grammatical structures. So, beware of all these things. Okay, here, letter writing, it is for 5 marks. Then dialogue writing. For dialogue writing, there is option of speech drafting, and it also carries 5 marks. As I told you before too, that for this question also, board has planned the time, that how much time you should spend for completing this activity. So you need to spend here again also 15 minutes. While solving this activity, please read all the points, think properly, then put it down in the correct sequence, and you will get the full marks, 5 marks, either dialogue writing or speech drafting. In dialogue writing, I think, I hope you understood that there is jumbled order of sentence. Then again, second, here, complete the dialogue. And the third one, you have to use your own imagination to complete the dialogue. See, while writing this, remember always, at least 3 meaningful conversations should be there. If you're writing A, B, so at least 6 sentences should be there for these 3 marks. Okay, for these 2, if you'll have any problem, ask me on our own WhatsApp group. Now, we are turning to the C. And that is very interesting. That is information transfer. Actually, personally, I too like this question always to solve. Very interesting. See, this is also having the 2 things. You're having choice, either this or that. Okay. Here, information transfer is there, which is verbal to non-verbal and non-verbal to verbal. See, from verbal to non-verbal and non-verbal to verbal. Or either this or that. Okay. See, the title itself indicates that what should you have to do by solving this question of information transfer. The first one, that is verbal to non-verbal, means you have given here a paragraph or some of the writer and you have to convert it into a graphic presentation like tree diagram or Venn diagram and so on. So this is the verbal to non-verbal. And second one, that is non-verbal to verbal. Same way. Once you understood that non-verbal, then easily you can understand what should you do for to solve this. So non-verbal to verbal. Here you are given here a chart or a diagram or comparison between 2 cities or comparison between 2 men, like this. And with those points, you have to write a paragraph. With the help of that information, you have to write the paragraph. Both are very easy. It is also very 5 marks. If you are choosing this verbal to non-verbal, you have to draw either the tree diagram or the Venn diagram or whatever, or the chart, whatever you are asked, but it should be clearly and properly mentioned. It should be understood clearly, and then only you can get your 5 marks. You can get out of mark. 5 out of 5 you can get. But you have to follow that certain structure of solving this question. Same way here, non-verbal to verbal. I already told you that we are given here the figure or the tree diagram or the Venn diagram and so on. And we have to explain it into the words. That is from non-verbal to verbal. Okay, so it is also getting 5 marks. Again, you have the question that how much time we should spend for this question, isn't it? Yes. Here also you have to spend 15 minutes. That liberty of 15 minutes you are having to solve this question because it's carrying 5 marks. Okay. See guys, I know that you're watching here 15 minutes, here 15 minutes, and again for 15 minutes. Okay. It's a lot of time. But it's an important section of your question paper. And it is dealt with your imagination. That how much you learned English till now, it is shaped by this writing skill. Whether you understand sentence construction, whether you understand proper grammatical use, whether you can build the proper passages or the paragraph with the help of given points. So all these skills are checked through this writing skill. So it is more important. And so you should have to spend ample of time for all these things. By saying all, now we have come to the last of this writing skill, and that is expand the theme. That the title itself indicates the meaning of question, that is expand the theme. Here also you are having choice. I'm going to show you. Here you have given two things: to write news report or to write story. That your story making and story writing skill works here. In the writing skill, in this big question. Okay. It is also carrying again 5 marks. If you ask me about this question, I'll definitely tell you that here your sense of using tenses and verbs is judged, because this news report, it is there in the present tense, and when you are writing any story, it is expected to write it into past tense. So your sense of tense, that is judged here with the help of this question. That is news report and writing story. Actually, you have to write one out of them, either this or this one. See, while writing both the things, your title should be proper because it carries mark. Then logical order should be there. You can't write anything, whatever you want to write. There should be logical order. Then use of appropriate points. It carries 1 mark. And again here also, 1 mark is there for your grammatical structural constructions. One for grammar is also carrying again 1 mark. Okay, here it is very easy thing. We are doing it from our first standard. Write the story, to compose the story, to tell the story, to make the stories also. Isn't it? It is very easy. But remember that story is the thing which happened already. It is not happening with us. When the things which are happening with us, that is the news, it can be a news report. But while we are discussing about the story, it is happening in the past. So the sense of using past tense is just really writing story. And there should be the proper title because it carries 1 mark. Okay, so guys, the very important section of our question paper we have discussed here, and that is writing skill, section 5. Writing skill, that is section 5. One more thing, you'll be confused that ma'am has not told us that how much time we should spend for this. Here also, for this expand theme, you can spend 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you have to gather the ideas in your brain and you have to put it down on your paper. Okay, so in this way, while thinking of the writing skill, you should have to reserve 1 hour out of your 3 hours. 1 hour completely for this writing skill, because that is the testing of your imagination, that is the testing of your grammar skill, that is the testing of your verbs and tenses sense, and above all, that is an interesting part of our question paper. Now, you'll be confused that I've written here for standard 9 and 10. Actually, it was decided for standard 9 and 10. It is there. For 10, definitely it will be there. But for 9, there is a confusion in my mind also, because the picture is not clear about your examination for 9th standard. I don't know what will be the pattern, but the basic pattern is like this for writing skill. So guys, pay attention for this. Plan your time as per the guidance I've given you. And if you'll plan well, you'll be able to write well. I hope you'd understand it. And here, the most important thing I want to share with you, that the corona is increasing day by day. So On behalf of all the teachers from our school, I suggest you to live at home. Don't leave your home. You need not to leave your home, and for this concern, we are here in our school to have these live sessions for you. So I request you all to live at home, live safe. Don't leave your mask, okay, and use sanitizer. In nearer period, maybe we shall meet again. But till then, have a nice time. Watch this. Plan how to write writing skill. In this also, if you're having any difficulty or if any problem, ask me on our own WhatsApp group. And now it's time to say goodbye. Have a nice time.